Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I was just trying to set up to see how everything was working, and yeah, I think it's okay now. Welcome to my live stream. And the purpose of today's live stream is because I took some time. I took a break, a long, like, kind of break on YouTube, and I had lots of questions I had to answer, and I couldn't, do videos on all of them at once. So I did this live stream just to answer these questions in a stretch so that I keep up. I keep you updated with what's happening at the moment so that subsequently I will bounce back to doing my regular videos. So that's the purpose of today's video. If you are joining the live stream, a very big welcome to you. And it's you can see me. Whoever joins can see me, but unfortunately I can't see anyone. So this is how it works. If you have a question, you can type it in the comment section. If you press on the live chat, the place that says live chat, it will open the live chat for you. So if you have any questions, you can type it in there and I will read the questions and give you the answers. That's how YouTube works. So I can't see anyone. I can just see what you type. So if you don't type anything, I can't see you are live, you are on air, you're on the show, but I cannot see you. And it's not fair. I should have been seeing everyone. I want to know everyone that subscribes to my channel. Unfortunately, I have no control over that. So I can't see who watches my videos. I just know the geographical location of everyone per the analysis of YouTube, but I can't see who watches it or not. So I don't have control over that. So if you are joining the live stream, a very big welcome to you. The purpose of today's live stream is to discuss topics that have been drawn to my attention by some of my subscribers. They are asking, some people have followed me, but they followed me halfway through creating of the channel. Today is exactly 1 year that I created this channel. Today is exactly 1 year I've been on YouTube, but I had a channel already, but I wasn't posting any content. So exactly a year today, that was 3rd of May 2020, I posted my first video on YouTube, and that was just to test waters. So I posted some videos that were not nursing related before I started my nursing in the UK journey. But some people joined me halfway through, so they didn't know what was happening, with like starting the whole process of, migrating to the UK. So some people still ask me what the process is like of migrating to the UK. And I thought of just answering that. So today we are going to be talking about the migration process of getting to the UK, or how to migrate to the UK as an overseas nurse. We are going to be talking about how to make money if you're already in the UK, or if you're aspiring to come to the UK, how to, make money when you come to the UK, because you can't depend on one source of income. So how to make money when you get to the UK. We're also going to be talking about spousal jobs, so jobs that your spouses can do, because this is a very big challenge. People come with their spouses, and nursing is a female dominated profession. So people come with their spouses and they don't know what their spouses can do, or like they are just there. So some jobs that your spouses can do. And then we can talk about red list countries and how it is affecting recruitment of late. So it's two things. We have the red list countries, and we have how recruitment has been affected of late for overseas nurses. And then we can also look at what else was in the plan. I'll have a look at it. as we move along. So these are some of the things that we'll be talking about, and any other thing that you want to ask. So you can just type your questions. So I can see Rebecca Taiwo, you are welcome to the live stream. I can see Safina, and Rebecca is asking that, hello sis, is it true that NHS is no longer recruiting actively from developing countries? So this is a rumor that has been existing for like almost a year now. Lots of people are saying the NHS is not recruiting nurses, the NHS is this, the NHS is that, but it's not entirely true. It's not entirely true. It is the agencies that are not recruiting the nurses. It's not the NHS. So you know that we have two ways of migrating to the UK as an overseas nurse, and you can do it through joining agencies. I don't know if you can all hear me, please. Let me know if you can hear me, because I can't hear myself. I just want to know if everyone is hearing me. So we have going through the agency, that is getting an agency. If we talk about agency, it's a group of people that have come together to, help in the staffing or sourcing of nurses for the NHS and the care homes in the UK. So these agencies are there to help people come over to the UK. And these agencies bear the cost of the overseas nurse. So they bear your visa cost, they bear your okay, thank you. Rebecca says they can hear me. So they bear your visa cost, they bear your ticket cost. Like they generally bear those small costs. And then when you come over, your trust or your care home refunds back to these agencies. And yours is just to concentrate on your work. And then we have the second route, which is doing the direct employment. So you, as the overseas nurse, go to the job market, you go online, you search for the jobs, you apply on your own. And if you qualify, you bear your own cost. So you pay for your own visas, you pay for your own tickets, and then you come over. When you come, the trust or the care home, depending on the contract you sign, they refund the money back to you. So they give you back your money. So these are two ways of moving to the UK as an overseas nurse. But unfortunately, what most of us know is coming through the agency, which is the most popular because, you don't know where to search for the job. You don't know how to go about it. So most of us tend to go through the agencies to help us to get a job, which I am part. I also came through the agency. It was when I was halfway through my preparation that I got to know that I could have actually done it myself, but it was late. So I just went through the agency, which was also fine. So now what is happening is the NHS and the care homes are still recruiting for they are still recruiting nurses from overseas, but it is the agencies that are not actively recruiting because of a clause that was, brought up some time back. This clause has always been there, but it looks like people are now capitalizing on it. So the clause was they shouldn't take advantage of nurses from overseas. So because they felt nurses from overseas, some people, not everyone, felt the labor for nurses from overseas was cheap. That is the perception, which is not entirely true, because the salary we receive is equivalent or is the same as a UK citizen's salary. We all take the same salary. But people thought overseas nurses were being abused or they were being taken advantage of. So that was a warning or a wake-up call to the agencies. Like, look, you guys, it look like you are trying to take advantage of the nurses from overseas. So come on, be careful. And that was how they just withdrew. They fell back. So that is the challenge. So it's not that the NHS or UK has ceased recruiting overseas nurses. I know people who are coming to the UK every single day from developing countries every single day. My friends, people I don't know, people who are subscribers on my channel who reach out to me through emails, they are coming every single day. Some are even coming through the agencies still, because some of the agencies are still recruiting nurses from overseas. So some agencies are recruiting, but if you want it fast, like fast, if you want to come to the UK fast, then you can go through the direct employment, which is going online, searching for the job. I'll talk about how to do the direct employment later in this live stream. So the UK is still recruiting nurses, and it will still recruiting nurses as far as I know. Although this is not an opportunity of a lifetime, but as we speak, the UK still needs over 50,000 nurses. Over 15,000 nurses. And because education here is expensive, it's expensive to train nurses here. They feed on the overseas nurses to come and help. And overseas nurses, trust me, overseas nurses are brilliant. Overseas nurses are, sometimes when I see the things that overseas nurses are doing here, like, we are super women and men. I mean, it's amazing. So they love overseas nurses because they see the inputs that we give to both the NHS and the care home. So recruitment has not ceased as far as I'm concerned. And Safina is saying, hi, Rebecca. Hi, Safina. It's nice meeting everyone. And thanks so much for joining. And Rebecca is again saying that I appreciate your good work. I am one of your fans from Nigeria. Thanks so much, Rebecca. And my name as well. Thank you so much for, for always supporting. Sometimes I feel like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to come on YouTube and do anything like, sometimes it's not our fault. I posted a video that has over 12,000 views now, which I was telling people about my first paycheck. And some people came to my DM attacking me. How can you tell people about everything about yourself? How can you be telling people about you? That is my life. It's my pay slip. It's not yours. I mean, sometimes we have to grow. It's not your pay slip. It's mine. And some people are saying it's a confidential document. It's my name. I know it's a confidential document, but I didn't disclose my trust. I didn't disclose where I was working. I disclose what I earned. It's me. I want people to benefit from this thing. People come here and they forget about, forget about telling people, forget about helping people. But this is me. I want to tell people what is happening. I want to open people's eye to what is happening. There are opportunities here that we can't hide. So if somebody is hiding it, I cannot hide it. So that's me. Like if you send me DM attacking me or telling people how we got here or how we are helping, I don't mind. I want to share it, and that's my opinion. So acknowledge us. Like once in a while, just write comments in our videos. It's not easy coming out to tell people, hey, this was happening here, this was happening there. And because of this, I know a lot of things that I sometimes feel like sharing it. I feel like coming out to tell people this is what's happening, but you just sit back and you're like, somebody will come and attack me. Why do I even have to say it? But if you watch a video and you comment positively, even if it's a negative comment, it helps the channel to grow. And it gives us some kind of confidence when you're coming out. We know that, oh, I have people, I have a fan base that are going to listen to me. Why don't I come out and share it? So please acknowledge us publicly. Don't just watch the video and like it, or don't just subscribe and be quiet. Comment. I mean, the comments makes us feel positive about ourselves. So thanks so much for acknowledging me. And Safina is again asking that, Becky, I'm preparing for my IELTS. I have decided to come to the UK as an RN. I hope to meet you once. I am so much looking forward to meet every single person who is on my channel, who is aspiring to be a UK RN. I know people I have helped that are here, but time will not permit me to meet anyone. Like, oh my gosh, I'm such a horrible person when it comes to time management. I'm running all around like a headless chicken. They send me DMs, Becky, we are here, we are in this trust, we wish we could meet up. But hey, I'm going high pay. Time will not permit, but I hope, because I'm trying to develop something from this channel. At a point, I want to start interviewing overseas nurses who have beautiful experiences. I know chunks of people who have stories to tell. Like sometimes I'm like, you have this beautiful story, you're keeping it to yourself. Oh my God, we need to tell people. But hey, people are shy, people are scared that they will be abused for telling people things about their work. We have beautiful experiences we want to share. I have experiences in my workplace, endoscopy. People, even nurses ask me, what happens in the endoscopy unit? We don't know what happens. It's such a beautiful setup, a kind of nursing specialty that gives you the power to operate with a different kind of skills, a different kind of level. You feel like a superwoman. You are doing amazing things and you want to share to people, but you are scared of people attacking you and saying, hey, you are breaching confidentiality, you are doing this. So sometimes we are a bit careful because you don't have control over who is watching. But with time, I'll bring some overseas nurses who'll be telling us how they made it. Some brought their families together on a go, like they brought their husbands and kids, they brought their wives and kids on a go. Some are doing their masters, some are doing their degrees, some gave birth in the UK. They are doing amazing things, and with time we'll get to share all these with people for them to know what's actually happening here, so that I don't get so scared. So I'm looking forward to meeting people, and especially I want to promote people who have been with me on this channel. So if you are watching me in the UK and you are my subscriber, you are my follower, and when I start this series, you want to be a part of it, you want to share your story to the world, You are so welcome. You are so welcome to share your story to the world through my channel. It will be a privilege for me to host you. So once I start this series, I hope to get you all on board. I have Jacoman Punch. I suspect this name. This name sounds familiar. Punch. Punch. Is it the punch I know in the endoscopy? Is it the punch? I have a punch in endoscopy, and this looks like the punch I know. She says, "Thank you, Becky. Thanks so much, Punch. If you are the punch I know, let me know. Don't hide behind an unknown account and chat. If it's the punch I know, endoscopy is a very amazing place, and the team I work with are super amazing. Like once in a while, we all have our ups and downs. We all have our days that are not good, but as far as you have people around you that are so positive, that are so multicultural, they embrace we embrace each other like a family. And that makes working here, I feel at peace. So if you're the punch in endoscopy, please let me know so that I acknowledge you in a proper way. I have Miss Peace. Hi, Peace. I know Peace personally, like not to go there. When the struggle was real back in Ghana, Peace is a Ghanaian registered nurse. So when the vibe was vibing, then times I got to know Peace. So Peace is saying, I just came in April with an agency. Such good news. This is so amazing. Like anytime I see people telling me, oh, I came this day, I am so excited. I don't know why, but I am just so happy. I'm just excited. People reaching out and saying, oh, I came this time. So Peace is saying she just came in April. That is literally like a few weeks ago, a few days ago, and she came through an agent. So if you're thinking of, oh, I can't, come to the UK through an agency now because that they are not recruiting, is not entirely true. People are still coming with agency every single day. And Peace is a testimony. You can see it in the chat. She said it, that she came in April through an agency. It means there are some agencies that are still recruiting. So let's get to the right people. Some people are politicizing this whole thing. Like, I don't get it. Some agencies are taking advantage of this whole hiding behind the scenes of we are not recruiters, and they are preventing people from fast tracking their process. So what I will say is, if you go to this agency and they say we are not recruiting overseas nurses, please don't shut down your dreams. Get to other people. There are other people there who are looking for you to come over. If agency is not working for you, take the risk, get money, do the direct employment yourself. And I mean, it's worth it. Even if you borrowed money, let's just put it, you borrowed money to come, you can pay it in no time. You'll be free to kind of like be your own or be dependent. So I have Nesanda also in the building. Nesanda, hi. Welcome to the live stream. So you are asking Peace, which agency? I mean, let's try to help each other. If you know an agency which has helped you and you are in this live, share it. There's a reason why we are here. If people didn't tell us what was happening, if we kept it to ourselves, would you have heard? Like, would you have heard? You wouldn't have heard. So if you've heard it, or if you've known something that has helped you, please try to share with people, because people seriously need help, especially with this COVID that has come to scatter people's brains. People are not functioning up there. Like, people are going through a lot. So if you know something that you think is going to benefit somebody, please let's just try to share. So Peace is very responsive in the live chat. She has shared her agency she used. So if you're on the live stream, you can just go to the chat, the live chat. You can see everything that's happening. That is where I'm reading the comments from. So Peace is sharing her story over there. If you are interested in getting an agency, you can just go to the live chat. She has shared agency that she used, and she said this agency is from Ghana. And Zanda is also from Ghana. So please, sis, this is a brilliant opportunity for you to harness this, opportunity. So before we start, no, we've started already. What am I saying? Girl, my brain is trying to restart. I just woke up. I had my nap. I woke up like 10 minutes ago, just before the live stream. So I am not functioning well. So please forgive me. And before I continue, this live stream is just for 1 hour. It's quick. It will all depend. It may take more than an hour, depending on the comment section and what is actually happening there. So At most I want to finish in 1 hour because I need to prepare for work tomorrow, and I'm doing lots of stuff. The reason I've been quiet on the channel also is because I'm doing lots of things. I will tell you as we grow. As we grow, I'll open your eyes to a lot of things, a lot of opportunities here in the UK. So I'm doing lots of stuff. So I need to be preparing for all those things. So forgive me if I end before you join. If you've also joined me, please share this live stream out. Like the video, like the live stream. This is a way of boosting the video to reach, people. That is how YouTube works. The more your video is liked, the more people comment under the video. It helps it to reach other people as well. So please share me out. If you've come across this live stream, it's not by accident that you are here. So please share me out. And we'll be talking about the migration process as I answer your questions alongside. So how to make money, how to get your spouses jobs for your spouses, and how to, kind of cope when you're in the UK. I hear a lot of people saying there's depression here. It depends on you. If you want to be depressed, you will. If you want to be sociable, you will. People come up to me and they're like, "Oh, I work and men do not even toast me." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" Because me, that I'm not even searching. People are toasting me. So if you are seriously searching and people are not toasting you, you are in the wrong place. Me, I'm not searching. People are toasting. And you are searching. People are not toasting you. You are not using the right formula, sis. You are not using the right formula. So we'll talk about that, like how to be approachable. Okay. So yeah, let me keep up with the questions. So Naomi, we have Naomi Vitalis. You are so welcome to the live stream. Naomi is saying, "Hey, I am from Saint Lucia. Just have a question. I heard that nurses don't earn much in the UK, but can nurses survive on the nurses' salary? Can nurses survive in the nursing salary in UK? One fact is, comparatively, if you're comparing the salary of nurses in the UK to Australia, to Canada, to the US of A, the UK nurses are underpaid, honestly. But there are several ways of making money in the UK as a nurse if you are hardworking. Let me put it that way. If you just want to sit you at one place, surviving on your 37.5 hourly salary, sis, I am sorry, but you are going to struggle, especially if you have kids. It's going to be a challenge. So the salary isn't good, but we have ways of making it up. So there are basically 3 ways. I will do a complete video on it, but for the purpose of your question, Naomi, I am going to answer. We have 3 ways of making money here as a nurse. So number one, if you want to still be in the nursing profession, like not to do any other works. So you want to still be a nurse and you want to still make like double your income, you can get £5,000, £4,000 a month. You have to work hard. So number one is to do extra shift. Extra shift is especially for those on the wards. So your ward will decide that, oh, we have this shift here that has no one to cover up. If you could cover up for us, that would be great. So you just, oh, I'm happy to cover it up, and you go to do that shift. It's a way of making extra money. So that extra shift doesn't count as part of your contract. It's not part of your 37.5 hours contracted. It's an extra shift you are doing. And mostly these shifts pay more, a little bit more than your regular salary. The next one is bank shift. So bank shift is like NHSP. When you sign with the bank, so every trust is mostly with the trust. And the care homes also have it. So you just sign with the bank. You say, "Oh, I want to be doing bank shift." So you do bank shift. The difference between the extra shift and the bank shift is that with bank shift, you go to another ward to do it. The extra shift is on your ward, but the bank shift will go to another ward. So let's say you are in a medical ward, but you have a surgical nursing background. You can choose to do bank shift in a surgical ward, and that is a way of getting money. Another way of doing it is also the agency, which is, so the bank shift also pay more than your regular working hours, and Saturdays pay more, nights pay more, Sundays pay the highest. So if you're working on Sundays, you're paid high. So some pay as high as £25 per hour for the Sundays. They can pay you £22 for Saturday. These are just examples. Some pay way more. The third one is the agency, baby girl, and that is a way of making sound money. Like, oh more, you are making cash. So the agency is the only challenge with agency. Agency is also called a travel nursing. So you travel a lot, and you have to, if you want to really make it in agency, you have to be driving. However, you can use the train because transport systems are very good here. So you can use the train, you can use the bus. It all depends on where you are going to work. So with the agency shift, if you are in the HS, you can do agency shift in your trust. So you have to go to another place to do the agency. So it can be a care home, it can be the NHS, it can be the private. But with the agency shift, you go through an agent. So you go online, and I'll be sharing some websites with you as we grow in the channel. So you go online, you put your credentials on those websites, and a lot of agencies are going to call you. So you put in your address, your postcode where you are living, and your telephone number, your email address, so that it's easy for you to be assessed. So they call you or they email you and tell you, look, we have these jobs here that are for agency shift. And then you bargain with them. So they tell you, oh, we can give you this rate. But if you have excelling your skills, don't come here and be like any other person. You have to look sharp. Look sharp. So bargain. If you think you have skills, you have enough skills, and they are giving you something that you think is way below your level, please bargain. Tell them, I'm not happy with this. You should give me more. So yeah, Naomi, these are ways of multiply your income as an overseas nurse here in the UK. But it all comes with time, because for the first 6 to 7 months, you are not really stable, because you have to get your competencies signed off. You have to do your OSCEs, you have to do things. So for the first 6 to 7 months, it's a really hard time for everyone. But when you cross that bridge and you get your competencies signed off, you get your medication competency, you get your cannulation and venipuncture competent. These are the basics, because you cannot be a nurse, a pained nurse, without giving medication. So you have to get medication competency, you have to get IV cannulation competency signed off. With these two, you are good to go. If you want to go advanced, you can get a blood transfusion signed off, your catheterizations, and those big things, so that you can function well when you join the bank or the agency. I have Blessing. Please pardon me if I'm not mentioning your name well. Like, let me just go with the Blessing. So I have Blessing. Blessing is saying, hi, Blessing. It's nice meeting you all. Blessing is saying she's a nurse from Nigeria. I have loads of Nigerian friends. Like, honestly, on this my channel, those who watch my videos, the number one are nurses in the UK. I don't know, but nurses in the UK watch my videos a lot. The second is from Nigeria. Ghanaians, what are you doing? Like, so my real fam are Nigerians. My real fam are Nigerians. I don't joke with them. I have loads of friends who are Nigerians, and they are really nice people. Like, Nigerians are, they are vibes, they are vibes, they are nice people. I love them. And they are the I don't want to step on people's toes. They are the noisemakers here in the UK. Like, Nigerians are everywhere. I'm always teasing them, like, you are everywhere, you make noise. But we love them. We can't do without you guys. I love you so much. Blessing is saying, I will really appreciate a mentor as I continue my journey into becoming a UK RN. It's very hard searching for a job directly from Nigeria. What I will say is, if you are searching for jobs, there is UK's website that you can, if you want to do the direct employment, that is so track jobs. And this is where every single job in the UK is published. Every single job in the UK is published on track jobs, or if you want the NHS jobs, every single job in the UK is published on there. If you go to search for the job, please read the job description and person specification before you apply, in order not to be disappointed. So some of the jobs target nurses who are already in the UK that want to change trust, who want to be sponsored. If you see things like that, these are the kind of jobs you should be applying for. And when you are doing the application, please take time to showcase your skills. Type in every single skill that you have. So you've done some online courses, you've done some top up programs aside your nursing, maybe degree or diploma, you've done please showcase it, type it in. You've done courses, put them in. I remember before I came, I did a course with Harvard University and it helped me a lot. This course was just like a 6 weeks course, which it was online with Harvard University, and it really helped me. So that, it adds up to your CV. It makes your CV nice. It makes you look serious even when you are not. It makes you look serious even when you are not. So when you are applying for the job, take your time, type in every single skills, showcase your ability. I'm not saying put in things that you cannot do or lie, but try to hype yourself, showcase yourself. By doing so, it makes your application stand out, and there is a possibility, or you have an upper hand in getting employment. So it's not too difficult. It takes time, honestly. Between passing your exam and getting the job, it's also another gap that takes a lot of time, dedication, and seriousness. It's really draining at that time because you are doing so many things. Like, you are confused. I've been there before, so I know what I'm talking about. So it's difficult, yes, but if you are dedicated with searching for the job, you are definitely going to get it, because people are getting agencies. I even One of my subscribers DM'd me and was like, he's gotten an agency. I don't know if he's on the live. I don't want to mention his name because he hasn't given me the permission to do that. But he was like, he even got an agency that has given him the sponsorship to come here to the UK to write his English test. So that is how fast people are going. He has been sponsored already. He's in his visa application process to come over to the UK, work as a pre-registration nurse, and write his English test, which is his OET or IELTS, when he is here. So things are happening. So please go to track jobs. Every single job in the UK for the NHS is there. If it's the care home you want also, you can just Google it. Care homes with tier 2 sponsorship. Let me just put it here. Care homes with, be specific, with tier 2 sponsorship, because you need sponsorship. You don't want to apply for a job that will not give you sponsor. So you need sponsorship. I don't see what I'm typing, so if there is any typo error, please forgive me. But I'm just trying to say that search for care homes with tier 2 sponsorship. You put in the location of where you want to go. That is if you have a destination in mind. People come and like, I don't want to be in London. I don't want to be in the southeast because it's expensive. I want to be in the Northern Ireland. I want to be in Scotland. It's solely a decision to make. So you just go there and search, and you are going to be there. So Safina is asking how to get direct employment from India for nurses. So currently, India is on the red list country, but that hasn't stopped recruitment from any country. And that brings me to one of the topics I want to talk about in today's session. Henrietta Ajete, hi, baby girl. Thanks so much for joining my live. Thanks for your support, sis. Thanks so much for coming around. You are a real vape. So, back to your question, Safina. So, the red list countries doesn't mean that any country has ceased being brought into the UK. So, the fact that you're on the red list country doesn't mean you don't have the chance of coming to the UK. Some time ago, Ghana was part of the red list countries. I think Nigeria was even part, but has now been taken off. India is now on the red list country, but that doesn't mean recruitment has stopped. All this means is that when you come into the country, like, strict measures are going to be put in place for your self isolation. And now, if you go to the UKVI's website, the COVID restriction update website, they are saying that even international nurses are not in that kind of strict restriction. That's what the UKVI is saying, because we still need nurses. I mean, without nurses, how can we cope? We are stressed that we need you to come and help us. Otherwise, we are going crazy. So if you are from the red list country, that is from Indian and the rest, you still have the chance of coming to the UK. However, if you come, you would have to isolate, just like any other person is isolating. So you isolate in your trusts, accommodation. You know, when you are from the red list countries, UK via is saying that you have to isolate in the government approved hotels. That is the explanation for being on the red list country. So tight are just like you have to be on the government approved hotels. You can't stay anywhere else. You have to do your COVID swab from the government approved places. But if you are coming to work for any hospital in the UK and you are from the red list country, you are exempt. So these tighter measures do not apply to you. So you can come over. Your trust or care home has to give you accommodation. You can isolate in this accommodation. Then you do your COVID swab on the first day of your isolation and then on your 8th day of the isolation. So that doesn't mean you can't come over. You can do direct employment from India through the same process I just spoke about. So through track jobs and through Google search or through NHS jobs, there are thousands of vacancies published every single day here in the UK, every single day. And you know the funny thing, like people change jobs here like they are drinking water. People just change job. If you frustrate me here, I'm leaving you. That is how things are working. I know a friend who has changed jobs 3 times in 6 months. As in, are you serious? Are you kidding me? 3 times in 6 months, 3 times. People are doing things here. So that's for the jobs. Every single day, jobs are being published. For especially nurses are hot cake. If you have that thing they call the pin that makes you the UKRN, the sky is your through um NHS jobs or through the care homes by direct Google search. So care homes that offer tier 2 sponsorship claim and you are there, all the jobs will pop out for you. And what I also advise people is when you are coming initially, you don't have much opportunity to choose where you want to live, especially if you don't really know much about the systems here. So everything that comes first hand, you pick it. You come first. When you come and you get that thing called pin, you can change job the next day. Nobody cares. Like people change jobs like they are changing clothes. So if you don't like your job, don't sit back home and say, I am looking for this job in NHS. I want to be an endoscopy nurse at all costs before I accept the job. How many endoscopy nursing jobs are here? So first come, settle anywhere, get your pin. That's the most important. Get your pin. If you don't like it, you change. If you don't like the NHS, you want to be in the care home. You've been to the NHS, you change to the care home. If you're in the care home, you don't like it after some time, you change to NHS. That is how it works. Being a registered nurse doesn't restrict you. And people, those who think NHS nurses are more than care home, please, that thought you should start taking it off your mind because we are all registered nurses. In fact, I think care home nurses are even doing well. Like, how much do NHS nurses work hard, but the care home has a lot of work. So don't look down on anyone and say, well, because people are looking down on care home nurses, I don't want any care home job. No. As a matter of fact, they're even paid more, better than the NHS. So don't restrict yourself. Just go for it. Go for whichever one comes first. Go for it. And then later, if you settle, get your pain and you want to streamline, you want to be choosy, at that time, you've gotten your vibe, you've gotten what you want. So you can just, I leave you, I'm gone, I'm going, I don't like here. Sometimes you can even be given a word you don't like. I change. You're given a medical award, you think you want to be in IT, you change. That is how things work here. Like they give you the flexibility to do whatever you want. If you are here, you don't want it, you change. If you are here, you don't want it, you change. So that is it. You don't restrict yourself. So Peace is saying the struggle was real. Oh, but you finally made it. I'm so happy when I hear things like this. Like the struggle, or more people don't understand. When you say the struggle was real, you have typed it nicely, simply. They don't know the real struggle. That is how it is. But the beauty of it is when you come, within no time, you forget you've struggled. So that is the beauty of it. So struggle. Whatever it takes for you to come. There are thousands of opportunities for you, especially if you have kids. I can't overstate this. I don't know how to. Somebody like came to me and was like, why are you promoting people to come to the UK to work? It's like you are promoting people. You want all the nurses to leave their countries and come. I am not forcing anybody to come. I don't even have what it takes for you to come. I am just here to give you information. And I haven't put rope over anybody's neck to come to the UK. But what I think is, I see a land of opportunities. That is what I see. Opportunities that I never ever would have imagined. Who taught me I will be working in endoscopy, doing things that are unimaginable? The first day I saw an endoscope. I think I'll make a video on it, like my experience in endoscopy so far. The first day I saw an endoscope, I was like, what is going on here? What is going on here? You know, but they saw something good in me. That is why I got it. They appreciate every single person. So they see a potential in everybody and they want to explore that kind of potential. So what you have to do is also to be smart. Don't be like just there. Be smart, be on top of your game, prove yourself. And once you prove yourself that you are capable, you are going to be on it. I even know people who were here in less than a month and they were promoted to band 6 from band 5. It's that fast. You have to be proactive in it. So, I mean, the struggle is real, but when you get here, you will know that it was worth it. The salary isn't good initially, but once you know how things work, once you know how systems work, once you know how to get your way around things, you will know how to make other sources of monies elsewhere. Okay, so I think Peace is answering someone's question. She said, I got a lot of offers from direct applications, which I turned down. So you see, it's not like I'm just sitting here talking because I want to talk. That direct application thing is a VIP. That is what people are now using. A lot of people who don't want to waste time and they, especially for NHS jobs, every day, like they are advertising jobs like nobody's business every single day. And that is where the specialty jobs are. If you are a nurse and you want that specialty skills, you are tired of bedside nursing, like for me, like this, where I am, I don't work on weekends. I don't work on bank holidays. I don't do nights. So I just do day shifts, 4 days a week. And once in a month, there is one week in a month, I do 3 days instead of four to make up for my breaks and all those things. So that is how it is. If you are tired of bedside nursing, there are a lot of opportunities for you to explore. A lot. If you are the bedside nursing type too, you can also you know, go to the wards, go to the care homes. If you're tired of bedside nursing, you want to have, and if you want independence, you can go to community nursing. Just get your independence. Nobody is coming to order you around. Community nursing, you are in total control. But one thing is, you should be driving. If you want to do community nursing in the UK, you should be a registered nurse. They mostly want people who drive because you have to be driving around to your patients to cater for them in their homes and all that. So there are lots of opportunities that I can't even talk about. And now Uday Ama, hi now, welcome to our live stream. And now is saying, hello Becky, go girl. I will be available for the series, God willing. So yeah. Now, are you in the UK? Please let me know. Now, please let me know your location. Please let me know. Like, please let me know your location if you are in the UK, especially if you're a subscriber on my channel. If I start this series, please, guys, let's help tell our stories. I believe so much in migrants making a difference. That is, don't feel trapped and think that you don't have any chance as a migrant. Let's make our stories as migrant nurses. So if you have a nice story and you want to share it on my channel, I will give you that platform to tell people how amazing your story is. So now I will be very pleased if you could send me an email after this live. I will be very grateful. If you are a bit closer to where I live, I think I'll start with you. My work people, please don't come after me. Don't think you are there and I'm bypassing you. Overseas nurses in my trust. If you are overseas nurse in my trust and you are silent on my channel, you are not my friend. You are not my friend. You have to be talking. So if Na wants to be available, I will choose Na over any person in my trust who is silent on my channel. Period. Okay, so I have Ivan. Ivan is saying, Rebecca, thanks for this. Thank you so much, Ivan. I remember Ivan. Ivan is one of my top fans. He's been with me from my very early stages of being on YouTube when I didn't even have this kind of people like following me as I have now. So very big thanks. Shout outs, Ivan. Thanks for always being around. Peace is saying Neptune International in UK. Go to their website. So Peace is giving a lot of information there, guys. Please just read the comments. I can't be reading every single thing. Peace is giving lots of information. And one thing is when I finish this live stream, you can actually go back and watch the video, but you will not have access to the live chat. So utilize it now because once I finish the live stream, it is almost 1 hour since I started. It's been almost 1 hour. Once I finish the live stream, you won't have access to the live chat. So whatever information gets in there, you can write it down. Because when I finish it, you can go back and watch the video. That is why I read some of the comments so that when you don't see the typing, you can at least hear me saying it. So you can go back and watch the video, but you will not have access to the live chat. So next piece is saying that Neptune International in UK. Go to their website, Neptune, Neptune. That is the website. So if you don't get access to the live chat, I have given you this info if you want a playback. Safina is saying, Miss Peace, how did you get your direct employment? Okay, Safina, I don't know if you were probably maybe we've answered it already because I'm a little bit behind you guys because you are chatting and I'm talking and I'm over talking. So we've talking about how to get direct employment on track jobs. There are tons of jobs there for overseas nurses. And honestly, one thing nobody told me, I never knew the nurse like UK people in UK were receptive. I didn't know. I thought they were like one kind of people who were not who didn't really like people, but my perception totally changed when I got here. These are people who are very warm and welcoming. And I think it all depends on you as an individual also. If you've made your face straight, you don't expect people to be smiling at you. You also have to come up. Okay, so let's be receptive so that they receive us. Let's be receptive so that they receive us. So, and that is Peace. There, she is sharing loads of information out there. And I don't want to miss anyone's contribution. That is why I'm taking my time to go through it one after the other. Um, Nezanda is saying, as Peace and Becca, what were some of the agencies